derb. Herb derb. Herb derb. Derb herb derb. Herb derb. Herb derb. Herb derb. Herb derb. Hello everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How very droll. Yes, it is I, Yoshimitsu. I've returned once again to the halls of Battletech, where a Centurion... fuck, don't do that. There we go. A Centurion has a big exclamation point, probably because it's missing a weapon or something I didn't bother reinstalling on it. It's alright, it'll go into cold storage in the future. It don't matter, because now we got our lovely trifecta of heavies, 70, 75, 65. Just gonna get that Griffin replaced with something in the future. And yeah, it's been a week, hasn't it? Hey, Master 15616, how are you today? Have you been this week? Hey up, Kulsh. How you doing? Been starting these streams progressively earlier, haven't I? To be honest, it's just generally when I've been like sat there thinking, yeah, it's just let time tick by, or should I just get started? And it's like, fuck it, I'll just get started. Run until midday anyway. Do all that crap. Run it until midday and then toddle off. Get a download started, I think, after stream. Though I'm not quite sure what for yet. It's either going to be Pathfinder Kingmaker, or it's going to be something on Origin. Not quite sure yet. Oh, you got the bullshot. Nice, nice, Master 156. Nice. So you did all that. So you did that flashpoint then. That's kind of what I'm working my way toward myself, to be honest. Is getting up to this. This is why I want 4 heavies, because I mean the mission text itself suggests, you know, have a bunch of heavy mechs. I'm like, okay, I shall take this
bandit.
This recommendation. Bandit. Found a bandit. Nope, it's an assassin. Not dicking around either. Ow! Straight out the. Wow, that was an accurate shot considering, you know, my movement there.
Commander.
Hey, you know what, go on. You move over there and you fucking shit up.
Received.
A series of flashpoints. Yeah, I know it's like a mini campaign as they call it. Yeah, PPC, bitch. Yeah, fire missiles as well, and a PPC. But beside the point. I see your little car and your other 40 tonner. Oh yeah, I see all this shit. Oh god, I've done that again. The cursor thinks you want to move, and I'm on rough terrain. But hey, Heidi ho, here we go. Lurms away there. Lurmageddon. It's just this is a warm-up 2-skull mission. We're gonna try one that's a tiny bit harder. After this, it's gonna be a base defense mission. Go ahead, hit. He's on his ass. Or bonk.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, something like
Coordinates received.
knocking 10 bells out of enemy medium mechs for the lols. Sucking on our trousers and laughing the whole time. I don't think I need the ultra 10. CT actually killing off. There we go. His ammo exploded.
Solid connection on that one.
Oh, that's a solid connection on that one, Commander. Oh, is he dead? Oh, he might not be dead. It might have just injured the pilot and blown all of his ammunition up. He may as well be dead at this point.
Waiting for orders.
Even if she moves, there's not really any point. Yep, the pilot is still alive. Oh, okay. Well, yellow antenna, I guess. Aim shot points also. There we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Seemed a rather resistant assassin there, but okay. Oh, it's a Vulcan. It'd be nice to add the Vulcan to the collection, I think. Sorry, I did have an angle apparently. Shoot, there we go. There we go. Dual PPC, aim shot, head. I think both missed.
What do you need?
Unfortunately. Right, click the Mac.
I'm taking the shot.
What's up, boss?
You're not Bugs Bunny, mate.
Moving out.
What's up, boss? It's about, ain't I a stinker?
Aye, aye.
All his MGM exploded. Oh.
That hit something good.
Still standing there. Not in a like Elton John kind of musical kind of way. He's barely up, but he's up. You know. Oh shit. Half decent tank.
I'm showing minor damage.
It's a Manticore. Look out, Jim! It's a Manticore tank. They've got two of them, Jim. I'm on my package. I've got a tanker. Ah, man. I don't remember
Standing
classic
by.
Star Trek. Yeah, before Star Trek Discovery, I completely crapped all over it. I remember.
Rolling.
Back when it was fun. Let's see. Primary target Alpha, secondary target Bravo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, PPC return, bitch. There's the missiles your way, motherfucker. Oh, there goes his right torso. I think he is...
That hit something good.
I think he's combat ineffective at this point. I think the best he can do is kick me. So the Vulcan looks really cool though, doesn't it? It's... I don't mean the redesign, I just mean in general. I always thought the Vulcan was such an unusual mech design. In the original TRO, it was always one that stuck with me as just being like pretty visually interesting, unique for that regard.
Attacking from the distance.
You know, it isn't the most you know, effective combat mech, of
Nice.
course. The
Got past the
Vulcan
armor.
is a bit like the Assassin in that
Waiting for
it
orders.
struggles to really find its place on the battlefield. Have I ever seen the Kirk Fu books that's been put? No, I didn't even know. I did not know about this. I didn't know about this course. Kirk Fu sounds amazing, though. Master the art of Kirk Fu. That sounds cool. The ancient Federation combat style, Kirk Fu. Oh, Manticores are taking the hits. As well they should, to be fair. They're not pushovers as far as tactics is concerned. Ow, stray shot.
Reporting major armor loss.
Warning, major armor loss. That was bad. My Warhammer's taking more damage from the fucking Manticore than...
Damage minimal.
Yeah, of course damage is minimal.
I'm here. Engaging jump jet.
Oh, I think the proceeds go to charity. Oh, wow. Ah, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Thanks for the link, Cole. That's funny as fuck.
Vehicle down.
Here comes this dedicated Capellan Vulcan pilot here who's he's gonna do something. He's not sure yet, but
What do you
he's
need?
gonna do it.
Fire it.
Didn't help him though.
Target destroyed.
Orders?
Didn't help him one diddly eye
Moving
bit.
out.
He'll throw the UAC into the shot.
Engaging with target.
It's all in the same armor section, so. I can't throw in both PPCs for this shot though. That is going to be a negatory there, good buddy. You can get away with the mediums though, on one PPC, so.
Engaging target.
Yeah, we went internal. That's all you need on a tank.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Right. That's just the mad dash race over to
Confirmed.
the objective. Oh yeah, let me tell you a tale of woe. Yesterday, obviously it was a bit busy yesterday. We got up early. Like, okay, let's get the audio done for this second part of the Best in Class episode. So me and my brother, we sit down. We got the editing software
Coordinates
set up. The
received.
previous night I'd already sort of
Copy
arranged
that.
the videos into the editing track, saved the file, and we start. We get the advert done, which was the bros idea.
The asset is in hand. Good work.
So we're farting around looking at companies on Sana. We find one, and it's like, oh, is there an image? Is there an image for this company? No. Okay, let's find something in the books that we can use. Can't find a fucking thing. Can't find a single solitary picture that would work. So really off. Like, fuck. Okay. Finally, I come across this mech bay picture from Catalyst. Like that's fine. That works great. It's color. It's high res. We can use it. It won't look like ass on the screen. It won't look like terrible line art. So we get that done. He records that bit. And I'm sitting around with the text that fades in and stuff, because I wanted it to look cheesy and shit. And then we finally get to the narration stuff. We're doing all the narration and all that. And we put it together and topping up the scores and everything. Having to watch the matches in the tiny preview window, so we have to pre-watch the match so my brother knows what's happening, and then we have to jump over and then edit and just come up with stuff on the top of our head while the video plays. Because trust me, it's not easy talking that much bollocks without a script. Somehow we managed to get through most of it. I'm never 100% happy with a lot of it, but we do it anyway. So we get everything done. We think, right, we got to pop off to the shops now. We got the editor going. We're all happy with ourselves. This is about 2 o'clock at this point. So we got up at about 9. It took us about 2 odd hours to get this stuff done. Gone to the shops. The editor started. It's going to take several hours. Always does for these videos, because like about half an hour's worth of footage, or nearly half an hour's worth of footage, takes a fair amount of time to get done.
I wrapped up.
I've got the financials.
So we get back. What's it up to? 44%. Okay. So we sit down, we watch some other stuff, we eat some grub that we got while we were out, and then we decide, oh, do you know what? Let's go on Division 2. We haven't been on that for ages. Like, yeah, okay, that sounds like a really great idea. So, oh, I don't know, by the way, if this I should probably save, because this mission's probably going to be rock hard. Save scum this shit. So we go like, oh, let's go on the Division. We haven't done that for a while. Okay, cool. So we go on the Division. The editor says 27 minutes before it's done. Cool, fine, whatever. An hour later, I go and check it. The editor hasn't finished. The time to finish has gone to 0. The elapsed time has continued. No progress. It's about 8 o'clock at night. Fuck! So, the computer's locked up. Basically, the editing software has basically turned it into jelly, so I've got to somehow get the task manager open, kill the process, like make sure Windows sort of gets out of it, tell Windows to restart, which we did. All the way back through, load the project up, double check all the stuff is still there settings wise. Okay, everything's still fine, brilliant. Start the process again. It finishes processing at about 11:30 at night. Fuck me. Get the video uploaded to YouTube, make it live at about 2:30 in the morning. Basically it took an entire day for a 25-minute video to be done. They're fun to make, don't get me wrong, but holy crap, does it take time to get them done. Although, sticking with like vaguely MWO related news, here's the thing, did everyone else know that Tina's been,
Got it.
well, I don't want to say sacked, because sacked would suggest that she got, like, you know, let go because she was bad at her job or something, or she'd done something wrong. But she's gone, and so's No Guts No Galaxy. They're no longer under contract with PGI. That's it. Finito. Kaput. I don't know. How most people take that news? Because I know some people have had the view that it's if they're focusing primarily on a single player game, they don't really need a community manager anymore. And NGNG. I don't know. NGNG is just NGNG, I guess. They were there, but does it really matter? But I was honestly I was kind of surprised because No Guts No Galaxy have sort of been a part of HBS for a long fucking time. Not HBS, PGI. You know, these guys have been their mouthpieces for quite a while. No, not my building. No. Hey, I'm supposed to get paid if these things stay standing. Stop shooting at them. Come on, stop it, guys. Let's see. Well, I probably have to sprint the Warhammer.
Full throttle.
But yeah, I was not so surprised about No Guts No Galaxy, but I was surprised about Tina because she was one of the few things with the company that was, I think, perceived positively. That no one really had a bad word. I mean, sure, yeah, I'd said stuff over the years, but mainly my complaint with her was that she didn't really do much of the community management side of it. Though she was certainly popular. A lot of guys did creep over her, which always made me a bit worried, to be honest. Let's just double check. There we go.
Orders? On my way.
I'm a bit surprised that they would. Can their community stuff? Can their community stuff? Because even a single-player game would need it. Yeah, I was surprised because MechWarrior 5, you know, all the positive kind of news and community handling it can get, it certainly helps the project. It doesn't take away from it, that's for sure.
Standing by.
I think MechWarrior 5 has still got a long way to go before it can be considered a success story. To be perfectly honest.
Rolling.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, are the license talks with Microsoft going well? Is this...
Acknowledge.
Yeah, is this something to look into now? Is this something to maybe expect a future announcement? Honestly, I'm starting to wonder now, will MechWarrior Online be active long enough for me to finish best in class? Because it feels like at this point that there might be an announcement of some kind of impending, you know, doom. It might just be me like overthinking it, but it doesn't really scream confidence in the project when you've got rid of, especially when they got rid of No Guts No Galaxy, who have been very long running sort of supporters of the company who have done a lot of PR stuff for them over the years. You know, they've hosted events. They helped to basically moderate Russ's drunken stuff when he's been talking, you know, for the community updates, that kind of thing. Now they got a crab as well and things. So this is pretty solid medium strike lance here. A lot of energy build. I do kind of want to finish off the spider though, because the trick with the AI in this is that they tend to only shoot you if you shoot them in these missions.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What do you need?
I think if I solo shot this, that negates his defense there, but
Attacking from position.
nose guarded. Okay, left torso destroyed.
Nice.
That's
Got
not
past the armor.
amazing, but
Waiting for orders.
I removed
Got
it with
it.
the mech. Hey, Pincer. How you doing, man? So yeah, I was kind of surprised. I didn't expect that as far as I thought someone was taking the piss when he first said it. Because it just said now that NGNG and Tina are gone. Was this me? I was like, what? What the fuck?
Hostile removed.
Heads up, Commander.
And then I thought, it's
Hostile
someone
contact
dicking around.
inbound.
This isn't true. This is just a load of crap. Someone's just pulling someone's legs here. No, turns out it's all true.
Waiting for orders.
What to fight next? What to pick on next? Because that's going to be the thing, isn't it? The Phoenix Hawk is the next weakest unit of the three here. With I could see withdrawing from this contract, to be honest though. I mean, these are some pretty well equipped pirates. They're turning up with this kind of lance composition here. What's going on? I mean, a crab. Crabs weren't that common around this era, especially in the periphery. I mean, we're talking like, you know, a bit of Star League tech.
Friendly
I'm not saying it's
structure
good Star League tech, but it was a design that wasn't really kept up in the production scale of things for quite some time, because of the Succession Wars and the fact that, you know, it was one of those mechs that needed a lot of Star League era equipment, like endo steel and double pincings, shit like that. You know? Oh no! Wait. Oh wow! So they're attacking from this side, that side, over there. Not doing too good this week, I'm afraid. Outdoor temperature's up to -30, and I think I managed to catch a goal. Oh shit! Yeah, you're right, Third Shift. The pirate propaganda is really paying off now, isn't it? Now I can see why there's all those contracts to kill those pirate propagandists. Alright, well. There's just a lot of enemies. Yeah, well, obviously I'm not going to fire all that, am I? I'm going to get...
Engaging target.
It's going to be stray shots everywhere here.
Ready for orders. On it.
Pickle thyself so the coal can't get you. Oh, the overheat.
Engaging.
Stray SRMs into the... I think I've done more damage to the crab with 2 rounds of fire than so far that I have the Phoenix Hawk, unfortunately.
Aye, aye.
Well, she had a strong focus on that right arm.
Commander?
Well, you're overheating and I'm
I
just
dare.
fucking about it, so...
Ha!
Oh,
Critical
got one of those
hit,
vectored
Commander.
thrust kits. That'll put them on fucking notice. Phoenix Hawk be all like, the fuck? Not my vectored thrust kit. You've got all of your guns. Yeah, this is right, headshots the one I'm about. You ever notice how the machine guns always point up as if they're firing at the head?
Damage minimal.
Oh, interesting note. Okay, so stray shots don't cause the AI to attack you. Okay. That's a good note. Hey BFG, how you doing, man? God, why doesn't the chat thing give everyone a unique colour? Is it really that difficult? There are so many medium max. I think the only reason I'd fail this isn't through withdrawal of combat. It's the fact that there's no way these buildings would survive. This is a mission that's for, I don't know, assault mechs only? Where you can just all focus fire on one target at a time with like 4 assault mechs.
What do you need?
It's my choice now of what I fire at.
Roger.
Well, his best weapon just got destroyed. He's got no large laser anymore. I think if I angle him right, I can just walk up and shoot the back of the little fucker. No, it's still over here. Oh.
Target clear armor.
Bonk.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go.
And may as well try the same here with the quab.
Aye, aye.
Shoot the quab in the back. I do like the potential damage to the UAC over a single medium, so
Got the aim. Good shot.
obviously it would have been nice if I got a alpha struck,
Critical hit,
but
Commander.
Standing by.
standing by. I read you, E.T. Phono. Is it fucking Garm is a weird creature. Oh fuck. All I can do is LRM him from close.
Firing on steel arc.
Yeah, feel that, you crabby bitch. Oh, we can't look forward to losing more structures. Oh, BFG. What's this BFG? Oh yeah, all right. Here, finally had some rain. It's actually cool. Actually cool today. Oh, that's good to hear. That's nice. Yeah, the sun's out around here. Kulsh as well. Still, there's some frost on the grass though, so you know it's not like it's time to go out in your fucking shorts with no top on, try and get a suntan, is it? What have we got over here? 40 ton, 50 ton. Bonk. Well, I don't know what you want me to do, game, because I've got so many enemies attacking.
Mission failed.
I just lost because there were just so many mechs. I didn't fail the contract. Yeah, it was amidst hard fucking fight. I mean, I came out of it okay. Killed what, 2 mechs. do you mean you don't go outside yet, Culture? You've just been held up in a bunker or something. Oh, I think that's it for the contracts here. Anyway. Well, the ones I want to do. I definitely don't want to do. I don't want to do a ambush convoy mission. That is for sure. Balawat has a mission, and there's a 2.5 skull. Danemar Majoris is a 2 skull. Kate's Hold is a 1 skull. Adasar, on the other hand, is a small Arctic planet that has 3 skulls. It also has a black market. And a periphery level civilization. Yes, that's what it's got. Over here. I'm gonna check the shop again. Actually, what engineering? Are we only ship upgrades we can... Oh yeah, I'm not researching any ship upgrades. I've got a lot of money as well. I should probably do one of these things. Like, I should probably look at the power systems, probably get them fixed. I don't know how improving the ship costs more money though. That is a bit of a mystery to me. Mystery. Fuck it, we'll just get the upgraded lounge.
I'll get the crew moving.
I love that stuff more than anything else. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. ER medium. ER medium laser. Seriously, HBS. Extended range medium lasers in 3015 or whatever it is. No. No. I stab at thee. This is wrong. There shouldn't be these weapons available. Fuckload of large lasers. I don't even have a mech that uses them. This seems like an unnecessary cost at this point. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Your living room is sort of a bunker. Oh, okay, cool. Cabal arrives at your quarters. Blah blah blah. Volunteer ship by tournament makes Lancers another crew. Cabal and Garm have been competing together. But Commander Garm hasn't been pulling away at my other 2 teammates are looking to me as a Lance Cap to do something about it. Suggest an extra practice. Oh, fuck off. If I had to replace you, have low spirits. That was a lose-lose situation. I couldn't have made the decision there that was going to be a popular one. I'll just replace Garm. I'm sure she'll take it well. And you just hear this no over the background. What the hell am I supposed to do in that scenario? That was a lose-lose regardless. Giant fucking monkey nuts, do 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 do, bum 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 bum, do 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 do. Do do do, boom boom boom, do do do, dee dee dee, bum bum bum, do do do.
Looks like we've arrived.
Let's have a look at the shop. What's the shop got? Shop got shit. You know what the shop doesn't have? Any Marauder parts. I think I've got 2. There's no Marauder parts. There's enough nerf weaponry in here to put up a decent defense. In case you get attacked by the boogeyman. Or assassinate. Kill the escaping spy. The prisoner. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. What do you want? Information. You won't get it. Well, let's try a good old escort mission. As we know, the escort missions of the Magistracy of Canopus are a little bit different. There's usually a fair amount of hookers and blow, and you know, a good amount of sort of techno music playing in the background. It all gets very neon. There's a lot of glow sticks everywhere. Mistakes are made. I think overall fun is had by many. We need to transfer the prisoner from Adasar to another system. This prisoner has allies in the local pirates organisation that will stop at nothing to set their ally free. To make it harder for them to target the prisoner, we're doing our best to send out mixed signals. I bet you are, love. And the prisoner and when the transfer will be, but we're also sending Canopian forces out as dummy convoys and sending multiple vehicles in each convoy. However, your convoy will be the real one. Because we trust a bunch of mercenaries to do that, you know, even though the fact that the mercenaries could just be pirates, but, you know, working as mercenaries, and then when a scenario like this comes up, that's when they just decide, like, now's the time to spring our trap. Here we go. Oh, we got him.
Moving out.
They weren't expecting that.
I'm there.
Well, we've all arrived. Nothing to report.
Enemy detected.
Oh no, Chuck. Here they fucking are. They've turned up.
Roger.
Yeah, the enemy's here. What have we got? 25 ton. 60 ton. Hey, they brought an heavy. What have they got? Why don't you reveal yourself? Also commando. 2D. Oh, really, Pinsel, that's sad to hear. Putting out fires in Siberia was economically inefficient. Oh.
Waiting for order.
This shit's not right. We're in the middle of what's considered, obviously, a disaster as far as climate concerns, as far as the climate is concerned. And then you've got governments that are like, nah, it's not really viable. I'm sure the animals and all the trees and shit that will be fine. Right? What do you mean no?
That hit something good.
Well, obviously the scenario in Australia is fucking shocking. I forget the name and shit. I've heard the popular song about hoping that his house burns down, which is yeah,
Yep.
he's a piece of shit, that guy.
Take this.
Clearly doesn't know the ass from I'd feel more sorry for the commando pilot, but I just won $50. Alright, I want to know what this is. Quick draw! How are you doing? No, what the... Clicks, camera moves over slightly to the right.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What do you mean? What do you mean it took this tree 70 years to grow? Nonsense. Yeah, basically.
Waiting for orders.
Trees grow really fast, right? Well, no, actually,
On my
it
way.
takes trees a long time to grow, and you know that's why you can count their range to size. I haven't got enough for this science bullshit. It's like when South Park do, oh, whatever you say, Mr. Scientist. It's that kind of scenario, isn't it?
Affirmed.
Oof. Double tap.
Tango down.
Yeah, Muhammad snapped his fingers and they were there. Yeah, Papa there. It's a bit different here, as though as most of the fires are in the larger population areas of Oz or important farmland at the capital city, and yeah.
Standing by.
But of course, it's nothing to do with that climate change. You know, these forest fires aren't getting out of control because of that. Remember, it's still that's just like woo conspiracy shit. Because none of that really exists.
Ten
Remember.
four.
I mean, what do these climate scientists know? I mean, what is it with these fucking guys, huh? What, have we got some kind of education, huh? They spent years in the scientific field and study, huh? You know, I think those guys are just a bunch of fucking uppity motherfuckers. They don't know shit.
Engaging target.
Well, I'll take it. Aim shot CT, blew his right leg off. Okay. I think Ronin needs to get his fucking eyes checked.
Critical damage.
Clearly there's some kind of bizarre, like, jerk in there, the aim down to the left, because that's where his vision seems to think that's what the CT is. Crazy bastard.
What do you need?
We're all a little worried about him.
Everybody's gonna get some.
Everybody gets an LRM. Oh, okay, there's enough to kill him.
Receiving you. On the move.
Oh, just to give everyone a heads up, by the way, Friday's stream, we're not entirely sure what it's going to be yet, because it's going to be dependent on what the scenario is with poor Davey Davros. He's let us know that he's not in great shape, he's got gut problems again. So it's either going to lay him low for the weekend, and if that's the case, we'll probably do Monster Hunter. If he's good to go, it'll be Dead by I keep saying Dead by Daylight. Dying Light, sorry. I don't want to get people's hopes up, sorry. Not Dead by Daylight. I would love
Commander?
to do a Dead by Daylight stream. Trust me. if Varak's around and I can arrange it, I might just say, Varak, do you want to just do like random Dead by Daylight matches and just get our asses kicked?
Take this!
Veronica's not been feeling well over the last week or so. He's still getting over the flu. I know it wouldn't be a massive problem for Goober. I know people have been wanting to see Dead by Daylight stream for a while, so I wouldn't mind doing that. Fuck it. We're clicking. Kill.
Engaging target.
Kill. Yay.
Enemy mech
we
destroyed.
had. Sorry, I'm just reading BFG's message. We had and still do a radio host who was for years saying climate change was a lie. God, he pissed me off. And why did they do that? Money. Yeah, it's not a surprise, is it? I mean, this also wasn't one of those scenarios where they were one of those, like, you know, god-bothering radio stations. Because I know, like, I didn't know this, but like, is it Northern Australia that has a very particularly strong Christian population, and it's like the Southern Australian. I'm probably mixing it up there, but I know there's very strong, like, Christian contingents in one part of the country. At least no one can deny that Davros has guts. No, all Davros went back down from a fight, but yeah, he sounded pretty rough when he let us know what was going on. He said he was going to try and make the stream, and obviously it's cool that he'll try and go through that for us, but at the same time, I really don't want him to put any more strain on his body than necessary, you know. It's always cool having him there, but yeah, at the same time, I really don't want to be the person responsible for causing somebody, like, especially in Davros' situation, to get worse just because he's trying to make a stupid time for a couple of hours of acting like
Standing by.
arseholes online, you know. Two true prints do pass on, I guess. Yeah, I always do. Every time you guys wish him luck, you know, well to get better, I always let him know that everyone's asking about him.
Alpha strike.
Yeah, buy APC. Well, hello you sexual beast Unicorn Wallace, and how are you today?
Good to go. Location confirmed.
It's gonna be more enemies than that though, right? I mean, why wouldn't there be?
Inflicted some heavy damage.
There's a lot of emotes. Or emojis.
Yeah?
Or whatever the fuck. I don't know, whatever the fucking kids call them these
Understood.
days. I don't know. I'm nearly 35. And I feel like I've been left behind by the whole world now. The world of the internet is a strange and scary place for me. It confuses and infuriates me.
Multiple targets confirmed.
I'm 35 in like less than 2 weeks, for fuck's sake. My birthday, although my birthday has yet to actually fall on a stream day. Oh, don't worry, BFG, about the typos, Christ. Oh, it's fine, man. It's fine. Welcome to the future. Now let's World War 7 the sheets. As long as they make good computer games out of it, World War 7 can't be that bad, right? I mean, I love Call of Duty back in the day.
Engaging target.
Okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Right. There's got to be more enemies than this. There we go. There they are. 35 ton. Considering this mission has quite a high payout, I'm assuming all of the big nasty shit appears after the APCs get to their location, right? World War 7 robots versus the lizard people. with the flying cars and shit,
Commander?
yeah. Seems legit.
Gotcha.
Let's face it, that's the World War 7 we deserve. Well, I guess we should put bets on how long this APC is going to last when it rolls around that corner on its own. Against a Jenna and a Panther. Down with the cold-blooded menace. The warm bloods did us wrong.
Full throttle.
That's what I keep meaning to pick. I keep meaning to pick up fucking last year the Nightmare. I think last year the Nightmare would be a good one to stream. I'm just waiting for them to get the update now where they have dedicated servers again. I say again because this was a game that was on Discord, then Discord closed their store, which screwed over those devs because then they didn't have anywhere to, you know,
What do you
sell their
need?
game and stuff. And now they're on Steam.
Confirmed.
They're quite affordable. It's like £15, but it's, in my opinion, it's a game that's kind of, it's better than oh, may as well multi-stack this. It's better than Dead by Daylight, mainly because the
Copy that.
gameplay is just more rewarding. Plus, if you get killed early on, you're not out of the match. You can be revived, you know. Left 4 Dead style. You're in a cupboard, and someone else can get you out of the locked room, and then you can take part in the game again. And you can actually kill the killer. I mean, he respawns as a different killer, but you can kill him temporarily and get a reprieve for a few minutes. It's cool.
Ready for orders.
Oh, ready for orders, Commander.
Copy that.
Copy that. Oh, yeah, okay, Commander.
Firing on target.
But yeah, they did have dedicated servers again. Now it runs on a similar thing to what Dead by Daylight was running. You see, now I haven't played Fallout 76 Unicorn Wallace. I've kept abreast of the numerous issues that the game has suffered over its lifespan so far, and that in itself, I think, is more than paid for the game. Yeah, you know, that's highly entertaining. But yeah, Wastelanders is finally supposed to add NPCs into a Fallout game, which I know it's basically it's OP, isn't it? It's Lost Tech.
Rolling.
Oh yeah, Pincer, more wastelands, but now there's people to interact with in the wastes of lands. No longer shall the game focus mainly on just players being assholes to each other, as is the standard MMO fare.
Yeah?
I don't know about you guys, but I got put off MMOs fairly quickly. Because 9 times out of 10 most MMOs that came out had a big focus on PvP, but it was open world PvP, so it was like, oh, you meet a player while you're out here just doing your thing. Oh, he's an asshole. Oh, your character's dead because his character's spec the fuck out for PvP. You were just there to hunt monsters for a quest thing that inevitably meant you had to kill thousands of the same monster or something. And your gaming experience has been ruined. Hooray! But hey, it's part of the game.
Got past the armor.
So I got put off MMOs fairly quickly because of that shit. I think the last MMO I played was one that Kit here wanted to play, which was Black Desert Online, which visually very, very pretty game. Oh no, don't give them ideas, Unicorn. Well, we can't have everything be a fucking battle royale game, though, can we? You know, we're just begun to scenario of battle royale. Battle royale. Just put that in. Has anyone done a battle royale cooking game yet? I think we could do that. Yeah, they have. It's called Cuisine Royale. Oh fuck, man! All the best ideas are taken. Big Titties Online now. Cool, so you have to go to New Taku for that, I think. But yeah, Black Desert was, as Culture was all about the waifu kind of character creation stuff.
Engaging target.
Spunk out a couple of PPCs there.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Why not? The stuff I love has cancer. You need to. It's only fair in today's new PC culture. I do. You know what? I do want to get into a battle royale game, but I tried to play. Oh, this APC's dead. Oh wow, I actually survived that. That's shocking.
Commander?
I did get PUBG, and I played
I'm
that
there.
with some friends who live in South Africa, and then they got screwed over when they moved. They had it that if you lived in South Africa, your connection got routed into the Chinese servers for some reason. Don't know why, they just fucking did. So they had to stop playing PUBG, but I'm kind of...
Yep.
I'm looking at them maybe playing Apex Legends, because one, it's free to play, so if it sucks, we could walk away from it quite well after and the other one is that their servers aren't actually located.
Scored a critical hit.
You know, that they shouldn't get routed through a totally crappy fucking geolocation. It should just go to Europe. Used to play Lord of the Rings MMO in like 2008, I think. It was a nice experience, and the community was surprisingly nice. It grew too big for its own good after Mirkwood, though. Yeah, I never played Lord of the Rings Online. I remember it got a whole bunch of updates, though. it did become popular. Cool. So I'm kind of happy that's not happened to me with Elder Scrolls Online. People are generally helpful in the dungeony areas. Yeah, but the thing with that one, Elder Scrolls Online, isn't the PvP its own? Isn't that like the middle of the map? The Tamriel section, that's supposed to be where all of the open PvP stuff, isn't it? The rest of the actual world map is friendly, isn't it? It's just PvE. I've said to Kitty a few times, because she bought it when it came out, so I know what you mean about the teething issues, because she got stuck on a bunch of quests and that when it was initially new. But I've said to her a few times that I'd happily jump into it now, because I know it's free to play with an optional kind of subscription model.
Coordinates received.
Right. On you stupid bastards. This APC here, this one, it should have a footprint in the side of it where the panther stepped on it. Just a panther-shaped foot. Or a panther's foot shape, like on top of it where it got partially crushed. Apparently it's still going. These guys got lost. They parked up for some fucking sarnies or something. I don't know what they were doing. Well, we know the enemies are gonna appear as soon as one of those hits the magic hex.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Oh yeah, I can't drive through trees. Looks like the pirates are gonna hit this convoy hard.
Package is underway.
Vindicator. I don't know why this contract's paying out so much. I was expecting at least a heavy or two. Doesn't seem to be anything like that. There's some PvP in the rest of the world, but yeah, Cyrodiil's where the majority of it happens. Right, yeah. Because it kind of reminded me of the way Guild Wars 2 worked it where they had a whole sort of separate map that was just your PvP stuff, so if you wanted to run around and just kill each other all day, you could, and it didn't impact other players' sort of progress or fun, essentially. Because that is my biggest problem. I'm not averse to competitive multiplayer games. I've played a lot of them over the years. But what's always annoyed me about games that have open PvP is that, yeah, it's great for that person who enjoys being a massive dickhead. It's great for them, and then it gives them this armor where they can say, oh, well, it's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game. Oh, you shouldn't play it. It's part of the game. But the thing is that game that they're playing where they act like an asshole to other people has elements of it that are clearly intended to bring in people who aren't PvP players. Black Desert Online is a good example of this. It has things like farming, being able to learn cooking, being able to fish and gather materials and stuff. It has a lot of the gameplay in there is focused around non-PvP. But when you hit a specific level in the game, you suddenly become open world and anyone can kill you. So, sorry, where's the fun that I'm supposed to be having with this game that all of a sudden I can't now have? Because if I leave the town, there's a gang of assholes who are just waiting to kill me. That's what always annoys me about PvP games, especially an open part. I'm a big fan of well, I'm not like a big fan, but I'm looking forward to Star Citizen, for instance.
What do you need?
But Star Citizen itself has also got a lot of promises that it's talking about with the way that it's going to have this open world space. And I'm thinking, alright, so I'm mining. I've got my mining ship. I'm out there gathering rocks to process them, take them back to a planet. That's my intention. Make some money. I'm not there to fight other players.
What's up, boss?
And this asshole turns up in like a Cutlass Black. He shoots the shit out of me. I get killed. Okay. So one, my ship's gone now. So that's my gameplay ruined for a few hours while I wait for another ship to get there. Or I have to just go on a different ship. Okay. This guy, the pirate, let's say, because he's RPing. He's not being a dickhead. He's RPing. I'm being a pirate, bro. So he's done this. What happens to him? Oh, he gets a bounty put on his head, where he now gets the excitement of a cat and mouse chase with other players who are bounty hunters. And what happens? Either he gets captured or he gets killed. Now, I get no vindication for this because presumably I have to put the bounty on his head, so I've been killed but I get no remuneration at all. I also don't get any excitement from this cat and mouse chase. I'm not involved. I'm not a bounty hunter. I'm a miner. So this guy gets that. And the other thing about it is that in Star Citizen, in the future, near future, he'll get the opportunity that if he gets caught, he goes to prison. And that starts a whole other side mini-game thing where he's now in this automated prison, mining rocks, but he's also planning his escape with his friends on the outside and how they're going to get in there, and he's going to make this daring escape on a ship. So he gets all of these gameplay things layered on to enrich his experience, whereas me, who was just mining some rocks in space, gets fuck all because I'm just the meat. I'm just the thing there to be killed by these people. And that's what always fucking annoyed me about these MMOs, is that it's clear that they're just aiming toward people who want a PvP all the time. And if that's the case, why even bother putting in the other elements?
Yes, Commander.
Why bother putting in quests and shit? You may as well just make the game be entirely based around you spawn, pick your class, your max level, go out and just start killing each other. Go make a clan and start, you know, whomping each other over the head with shit, because that's all the fucking game is. Yeah, exactly, cool. So, because now it sounds like being a pirate is way more fun than being someone in Star Citizen who obeys the law, because there's all these extra elements to it. I mean, being a bounty hunter now sounds like it's more interesting than being someone who just hauls goods. Because I don't get any like, if you're just like a trader or a miner, you don't get any kind of fun side activities that go on after you get blown up in the vacuum of space and left to die. You know, while some pirate picks through the bits to steal your shit.
Objective secured.
No, apparently being pirates is where it's at. That's the problem, is they give all these extra layers of gameplay for the people who ruin other people's gameplay experiences.
Commander?
I don't get it. I don't know why you want to reward that player over the people who are the ones that keep your in-game economy running, who are just playing it for their own level of fun. I just remember, because I just remember playing, I remember playing Lineage 2. It was going back a few years. Well, more than a decade. Christ, is it more than 2 decades at this point? I can't remember. But yeah, you're going back to like Lineage 2. I remember that. That was just a game you're just putting around, doing your own thing. Didn't think anyone bother you. And then, wham, some dude turns up, absolutely annihilates your character. And that game was harsh with death. Because you would lose at like 12% of the XP that you gained for the last so many hours of play, and then the game would also hilariously, they couldn't do it today, but they did then. Your character could drop gear when you died. So your armor that could fly off your character. They could pick up your armor, so it incentivized people wandering around looking for players that look like they might have just had a tough fight, going up to them and stabbing the shit out of them and stealing their stuff. That was my first experience with an MMO. Unfortunately, was probably one of the most hardcore PvP MMOs out there. That's a lot of mech salvage. Well, I do use small lasers on the Warhammer, so I may as well get some plus small lasers in there. Fuck. Panther can be sold straight off. I don't think I've got any spare parts of a Vindicator. Then again, you know, I'll take the quick draw part, because I haven't got any quick draw parts. We did get the panther part anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, explain to me how that's fair. In the long term, I don't understand open PvP in MMO games because it just seems anathema, and it just seems to create this divide of players who, one group of players who are shouting at another, basically telling them to go play some other Care Bear shit, essentially, while they run around windmilling and doing other shit the whole way. You know, it's bullshit, absolute bullshit. It's ours. Yeah, well, it may as well be. I played Lineage 2 for a bit, 2CR, and that happened to me too. But what they do is attack me while I was fighting to drop my hit points, but not kill me, so they didn't get tagged. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because their name wouldn't go. You would be a PKer if your name went pink or red,
Commander?
which would show other players that you were a
I'm
wrongun.
here.
Except the problem is,
Yep.
there were numerous times that you'd see a PKer running around
Standing by.
around town, and no one would attack him because it turns out he's friends with some of the other players nearby, and the other players are feeding them information.
Mech Warrior training complete.
You should trademark it, yeah, called our citizen. But yeah, I remember the love though, like Kitty and the Bro and a bunch of his friends and stuff. They kept playing it. Like, we left Lineage official servers because they were shit. This was before the EU servers came out. And they found third-party servers basically that were being run that were the original release of the game, so it didn't have any of the official expansions and stuff. And they were mad, and they were like, "Oh, you got to play. You know, you got to join us. You got to play with us as well. This server's got like boosted XP, so we can level up quicker, and we can do this, that, and the other." And it led to some of the most miserable gaming experiences of my life. Namely, like, because it's run by a bunch of other people, not a company.
Command interface.
You had
initiated.
drama left, right, and centre. There were corrupt GMs all over the place because they were just friends. That's an atlas. That's an atlas. Okay. Right. 3 skull
Whoa.
mission atlas.
Look at this place. It's so green.
On my way.
Roki fucking dokie. Yeah, so we played on a load of these free servers, and it was just... I remember there was a horrendous argument. It broke up friendships. I absolutely detest Lineage 2 because of that. The ridiculous fucking arguments. I wish I was making that shit up. But they'd be some of the most pointless arguments. Well, also, like, even on official servers, the xenophobia was real, because when we first started playing, we were on North American servers, and me and my brother, we were messing around and like hunting in one of the locations. I forget what it was called. It was like a rocky mesa location, and these dark elf players, they start stealing the mobs. Obviously, which was a tactic to antagonize you, to get you to hit them. So they would try and kill you, but we were just like,
Position
sorry,
confirmed.
what's going on?
Enemy
And
detected.
basically what was happening was, there was this divide where apparently any Korean players who were on the server
Copy that.
would get PK'd by American players, with American players telling them that they didn't want Korean players on their server. Suppose this was a Korean game. Hey, front. So the Korean players were antagonizing us because they were... they thought we were American players because we were on the
Commander?
North American server, so it's an easy mistake to make. And yeah, it was fucking strange. So we had to explain, saying no, we're English, and they were like, oh, sorry,
Engaging
we
jump
didn't
jet.
know. Do you wanna continue hunting these mobs? We're like, no, it's fine. We're good. Right, we know where we stand with this. We'll hope you don't get any shit with American players anymore. It was fucking strange. Talk about Lineage 2 from about the hilarity that is the world of L2.
Barely hit, Commander.
I love how she sounds
Yep.
happy about that. Yeah, they barely hit me. I was like, no, bitch, you just got lit up by an autocannon. This isn't something to chuckle about.
Copy that.
Stupid trees protecting the stupid Thunderbolt from the stupid 40 LRMs. I'm stupidly firing. Oh, he walked out the trees. I think he walked out the trees? No, I'm just looking at my character, aren't I? Who should be protected by the trees, but apparently she's not. Oh, here we go. Right, Ronin, Ronin, Ronin. Yeah, fuck. Light them up.
Engaging target.
Oh god. Oh no, the curse of the fucking PPCs has struck. He hasn't had this problem all day, all morning. And now he's getting his erectile dysfunction PPC aiming.
Enemy sensor lock detected.
Receiving you.
It's not good. It's not.
Ready for orders.
I know you're ready for orders. I know,
Roger
Disguise.
that.
I know. I'm trying to get your ass to move forward so you can shoot the motherfucker who's over there in the Thunderbolt. Shoot him.
Got it.
That's good. We like that. I love those orange numbers. They're the best ones. Ah, that's the Atlas firing an LRM-20. Yeah, did I mention there's an Atlas?
Waiting for orders. Copy that, Commander.
And I'm just jumping for the evasion bonus here.
All weapons on go.
I mean, his large laser's gone. Oh, he got knocked over. That's good. We like that. Aim shot CT. So it's gonna be good. That's a 40 tonner. That's an assassin. That's not a big deal. Yeah, minimum damage. The archer hasn't fired for whatever reason. Don't know why. Oh, they really don't like the Griffin. The Atlas will uppercut your Griffin into the planetary orbit. It would, yeah. Oh Christ, yeah. With the way the AI does this stuff, sometimes
Yes,
with it wanting to get up close and personal. I have all my weapons, but I'm gonna punch him. Yeah, it's like, nah. I'm not really sure you've been thinking this through, but okay. I'm just thinking, if I dump the LRM on him and fire everything else on the downed Thunderbolt.
Got it.
There we go. Alright, now it seems like overkill, but gotta be sure, right? Thunderbolt's on. You don't sleep on the Thunderbolt, you know? Okay, so this is where the archer's definitely gonna. No, okay,
He's got
he's
a
not.
sensor lock on me.
Right, the AI is being weird. Mom, the AI is being strange again. But we can get away with firing both PPCs. And his CT is kind of funky.
Engaging target.
Chance to hit is low, but no, you don't. No, you don't have to walk down here. You just stay up there. Ow, 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 ow. I'm going to sprint the Griffin next.
Systems holding.
Yeah.
Okay. He's getting the tree protection, so let's split fire here. One LRM on you, one LRM on you.
Copy that.
Because may as well have every missile hit do maximum damage rather than half damage for both. So. Ammo explosion, that's a good sign. And we went and turned on the assassin as well. Oh, here he comes. Superstar Owl shooting me. Fuck. Ow, ow,
That's all you got?
Standing by.
ow, ow.
10-4.
Why did... They need a special version of the jump jet button for me that basically comes up in the and says, don't click this, dickhead. Because I always click that instead of the run button. And I'll freely admit it now, it's because I'm a moron. Breaching shot is great, cool. I do love that skill.
What do you need?
What do you need? Oh, hey.
Confirmed.
Let's move her up a bit. And let's do the same again, I guess.
Acknowledge.
Do 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 it again. Do 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 it again. Do 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 do. Well, despite only having 45% chance to hit, most missiles hit. That's not too bad. That's a bunch of lucky die rolls right there. No! Shit! No! Oh, thank fuck he's stuck behind that rock. Go away! That thing's like a fucking horror movie monster just creeping round the corner.
What's up, boss?
What's up, boss? Well, let me sit you down, Jasconia. So, let's open the big book of Battletech there. Page 100. Fucking Atlas. That's the problem, Jasconius. There's something the size of your mum is about to turn up, and it's not harsh, Jasconius. We all know your mother loves a cake. Okay, it's not a fucking like. Oh, there we go. It's not an exaggeration, is it now, that you know that Mama Jasconius does love a little bit of the sweet stuff, yeah? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Copy that.
The problem is, your mother's terrifying. She's massive, like the Atlas, and it's gonna kill us if we don't get rid of his fucking his bum chums over here. Fairly fucking sharpish. That's the problem, just honest. That's what's up. All right, you fucking idiot. I mean, did you get your mech piloting degree at, like, qualifications online? Did you fill in a form? Did you pay a fake university some fucking money?
Engaging target.
You stupid asshole. What's up, boss, for fuck's sake? What's up, boss?
Damage minimal.
Waiting for orders.
Just when you think your mech jocks can't get any dumber, they find a new way to impress you.
Gotcha. That hit something good.
Yeah, but it didn't destroy it, did it, Garm? You weirdo. It didn't do anything of the sort. Right.
Waiting for orders.
I need to get the Warhammer in short range. Because I need him to just like machine gun and small laser something to death. So he can get rid of heat but still do damage.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Man, that's
detected.
depressing. No, he doesn't get a turn. No! Ow, 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 ow.
Damage minimal.
Good to go.
I don't give a shit how minimal you think that damage is. It still hurts, bitch. Yeah, strangely enough, game, I'm not going to fire every single weapon I've got. I'm, you know, just... His left leg and his left arm is gone.
I think I hit something good.
Yeah, I think you did too. Just got it. Yeah. Big claps all around.
Yeah?
Let's get Jasconius a big old bowl of ice cream. He's done it, folks. He figured it out. He hit the button.
Roger.
Okay. We're just down to the Wolverine and the Atlas
Target
now.
destroyed.
We're saving up all of our aim shots. What the fuck is it? Oh god. Oh no, please. No, please. Why? Why would you do this? This doesn't make sense.
Warning. Armor low.
Commander?
Alright, fine. It's a super kick party. Let's fucking do this. Oh look, your arm fell off. Because your ammo exploded.
Critical
Because she
hit,
punched it.
Commander.
Stop firing missiles at me. That's my easy arm. Stop it. Do-do-do, punch him again. Do-do-do, punch him again.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh, look at that big kick to the face. Machine gun in the legs. His sight also has exploded.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
The hand-to-hand
detected.
combat in this game
Commander?
is so weird. It just looks
Moving
funky.
out.
Do-do-do-do-do. Bong. Left leg destroyed.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Splonk.
What do you need?
Guardian's gonna go,
Roger.
Hercules, Hercules. Everyone's just stood around it like it's some kind of cult sacrifice. Allah Kalima, Allah Kalima. Just gonna rip out his mech heart. It's so fucking stupid looking.
Standing by.
Oh, come on, Garb, finish him off.
Targeting for physical attack.
Yellow mech circle jerk, that's what's happened.
Mech
Stood around him in a big
destroyed.
circle. Alright. The Atlas is kind of stuck, I think.
Yep.
Gisconis
by.
is the one with scan, so
Heading out.
my connection's acting weird. Switching to 160 radio mode. I'll see what's running on the tablet. 720 mine is going to by default there, but I think it's because I might have set the tablet to run at that just for checking.
Sensors locked on.
It's an
What do you
Atlas
need?
D. It's the Atlas. What? I don't want to move. Flower. Alright.
Got it.
Turn around. And shoot the fucking thing with a death's head on it.
Technology.
And by that I mean
Target is
put
taking
missiles through the mountain?
Full throttle.
The unintentional hilarity of,
Commander?
of this game's positioning system there.
Lifting off.
So the Atlas is stuck, I guess, is the problem here.
My armor's melting off.
So can it not? Oh, well, it could walk around there, and it could walk around there. It's just choosing not to. For whatever reason, the Atlas is making a conscious decision to just stay around there for some reason. I don't know why. I guess the AI is trying to take the most direct route. It's not really
Orders?
working for it.
Confirmed.
It's obviously getting a bit lost. Only firing its LRM as well, because it's probably the only weapon in range. Or the only weapon that it can fire reliably.
Engaging with
So
target.
that's the old breaching shot here with this as well, so... Not like that.
Standing by.
Not really like that means much for a mech as ridiculously dominant as the old
Understood.
Atlas. Don't need to do breaching shot now, man. Don't want to. Oh my god. Terrifying. just muscle. It's just mech muscle. That's all that thing is.
Waiting for orders. Up high.
Up high now. Do do do. Griffin jumps down. Firing down. Do do do. LRM 10. Just making him angry. He's gonna back up and try and shoot the Griffin now because it's gonna let him see. Oh, whiff shot. Fucking hell. Oh, structure exposed. Oh no.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Oh, it's my leg. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Warhammer 83, you motherfucker. Lucky chicken bone headshot PPC, please. No. Oh, fuck. Oh, I did hit the head though. I've injured the pilot.
Aye, aye.
Down, 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 down.
Acknowledge.
LRMs to the head. A bloopers LRM ammo, apparently.
Scored a critical hit.
I knocked him over. That's another pilot injury. Oof, that would be some impact when that hit the ground, wouldn't it?
Receiving you.
Alright, I'm receiving you. Time to strategically reposition the fuck away. Ah, Pincer, you make a mistake. Warhammers don't run.
Our target is bugging out.
Plus he's
Stop it
running now.
before it gets away.
Ding 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 ding. Bang ding 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 diddly ding. Bang 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 ding 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 ding. Do do do. Boom boom. Ding ding ding.
Target 4. Out.
Motherfucker. Fuck. Jesus. No, I don't want to fire the PPCs. SRM ammo destroyed. Left also destroyed.
Enemy mech.
Ammo
Critical
explosion
damage
pile
detected.
injured.
Orders.
It's still not dead.
Location confirmed.
Everyone's gonna hit the CT, but boom boom. Woo! Pilot incapacitated.
Target neutralized.
Nice.
Mission successful.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, wait a minute. No, we can't do that one. We can't do that one. That one's a pedophile song. We can't do that one. Oh, yes! No! Fuck! Oh, there's 3 parts and I only got 2 salvage. Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! It didn't roll the other Atlas part. Fuck you, game. No! Oh, shit. Ah, how could I have known? How could I have known that there was going to be an Atlas that was up for fucking salvage? What is this? Ah. Fucking robbed. Try again. God damn it. So we go to the shop and find there's an Atlas part for sale. Wait a minute, that's fucking mine. It's my Atlas part. What the fuck? Why is the only awesome that's available is the 8T? Where's the good old triple peep? Huh? Where'd be that at? And a Marauder part. Where the shit did my Marauder part go? Destroy base, recovery. It's not the same. There's no Atlas to hunt down. I want to do those ones. I want to destroy base. More depressed now. Got the theme from the Incredible Hulk playing now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
By your command.
Do do.
Engines prime. All hands prepare for
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fucking Yang, suck a fucking electrical cable. A live one.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Oh, the top fucking shit. Fire. Yeah, that's amazing. There we go, folks. We got the upgraded lounge. Yeah, time to work on that high capacity conductor for Yang to suck on. Oh, hey, Commander. Fuck off. I'm trying to grieve. I didn't get the Atlas part. Can't you see, you people? You have no. My crew have no understanding of the pain. The pain that I'm sure you all feel as well. Ah, so close. So close to the Atlas. Could have meant so much. Could have gone on new exciting adventures. Could have started the Flashpoint campaign with an Atlas.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
BFG, I know you're trying to make me feel better, and I appreciate it, but it just... It's just bullshit. Robbed by the game. Just, yeah, it's just so, it's so sad. I guess we'll just do a raiding party mission. Guess we'll bump the salvage up to 3 on this one. Don't want to get caught out on that. Here we go, guys. Let's get out there. Let's do our best. Yeah. It's all locusts. Yeah. Just to really kick my balls. He's not wrong though, it will be.
Command interface initiated.
No, the enemy dropship landed in this area. No, that's good.
Time to get paid.
Well, you know, as long as the crew are happy, that's the
Location
main
confirmed.
thing. Bang, 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 bang. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba,
Enemy
ba.
detected.
Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, what is it? 55 tons. and
Waiting for
stuff.
orders.
It's not the same.
I'm there.
It's not the same as having an Atlas available. Once you've been teased with a potential Atlas, you know, 50 and 55 tons just don't cut it anymore. Griffins have been popular today. What's going on with this?
Systems holding.
Random mech assignment table. Rolling very heavily for the Griffin. Wang. Wang. Bingy bangy bongo bong bing 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 bangy bongo. Wah, 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 wah.
Engaging target.
Oh, now all those PVCs hit me flies both. Quick draw dragon, quick draw dragon, quick draw dragon. Jägerman! Wait a minute. Large laser, medium laser, 2 ACs.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
At 60 ton.
Acknowledged.
What do you need?
Yes, rifleman, of course. Yeah, because I'm not used to seeing them in this game yet, so I keep forgetting there's riflemen exist. And Jesus, he stripped a lot of my fucking armor in one shot. Alright, okay, it was funny the first time. Stop shooting the Warhammer now.
Commander? Copy that, Commander.
Locusts combine into a Megazord, actually. It just takes a lot of weapons. Okay, that was a lot of internal damage.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal
Yeah,
damage.
where's the internal damage? Oh, good, the right torso. Oh, fucking goody gumdrops. Yeah, that's rough.
Full throttle.
Don't fucking run. Yeah, run him into the woods. I don't care if his back's turned. Run him into the woods. I've got a hard on for the Warhammer. Interesting misfire.
Receiving you.
Yep, Brave Sir Ronin is indeed legging it because Brave Sir Ronin ain't so stupid as to stand in front of all that firepower. That was a bit of a delayed death, but I'll take it.
Target neutralized.
Here comes the Whiffleman. The fuck is this elite bastard with all of his hits? Piece of shit.
Yeah?
If I could said Shah Aznable was on the other team, what was going on with that crap?
Acknowledge.
This bitch. You can have one too. Griffin sitting on the hill. He's so fucking special. Yep.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Ow. I'm so glad that A, I was in the trees, and B, I had such a high invasion stat that I still got sniped from the back. That was great. That was fucking great.
Target full. Out of sight.
I love that bit. I love that bit. Zex Merkis, yeah. That's the thing, Cole's riflemen are pretty well armed. It's just the downside is their heat combined with their horrendous lack of armor is supposed to be their downside. But damage-wise, oof, yeah, they're brutal. So I guess my CT, my rear left torso is now open.
Engaging target.
Yes, Commander.
So it's all to play for there, I guess.
Roger that.
Of course, Gisconius is in the original, like, you know, assault mech. He's in the granddaddy of them, basically. He's
Firing full complement on it.
Kerensky palatable. It's the end of the war in one of these things.
Yep. Copy that.
Old traitor boy Stefan Amaris. Got fucking captured by an Orion. He can't do much though, because he's overheating. So he's either just going to walk up and fire his mediums, or... yeah, single medium. It's got to lose the heat.
Damage minimal.
Commander? Gotcha.
Though, to be honest, I'm surprised they didn't just
Reporting
go
critical
for a
hit.
hand-to-hand attack there. Although if it's a rifleman, is Sean Bean planting it? Well, if he dies, then yeah, because it's Sean Bean and he dies in everything, as we all know. Well, we know who his target is. Oh no, it's not the Warhammer. Holy crap, let's go for the Griffin. That's fine. It's fine, you
Light
shoot the
damage.
Griffin, I don't care.
Holding firm.
Commander.
Yeah.
Targeting physical attack.
Big swing,
Guy
takes
hit
the arm
something
off. He's going for the rear arc shot. Nope. Nope, they now dislike the Griffin immensely for some reason. While he's wobbling away over there. Way, he's like a bobblehead rifleman.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Seriously, you want to complain about serious armor loss when this Warhammer here is having a pretty rough day of it.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
No, in Sharp he doesn't die a lot. No, he nearly
Yeah.
dies a lot, that's true, but it's probably the only thing that Sean Bean could reliably say that but he's known for he's playing the hero because everything else gets murdered in, which just sucks because Sean Bean's a great actor. Alright,
I'm
okay.
taking internal
Alright, game.
damage. I'm here.
Alright, I get the message, game, yeah.
Engaging
Don't stand the Griffin there, blah blah blah. Yeah, you're punishing me for leaving it stood there. Straight shot at the Griffin.
Target down.
flanking. That shot got past my armor. Waiting for orders.
Ah yeah, very much Sharp as well worth a watch. Shows its age a little bit now, but still a pretty good show.
Locked on.
Well, then don't fire everything. How about that game?
Engaging target.
Novel concept, I know.
Yep. Confirmed.
I actually remember this time to split the fire. Yeah, battles of men covered by 40 odd extras. Were the old were they Czech as well? I can't remember. They filmed. I think they filmed it in Croatia or something like that. Oh, in Croats, but
Light
yeah, all
damage.
of the extras are East European
Reading you.
because it was just dirt cheap to film there, rather than filming in like Portugal or Spain.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah, you know what? They did a good job.
Orders?
Given the the period it was made in, the budgetary constraints they had,
Location confirmed.
I think they did a pretty good job with Sharp. Another show I really enjoyed was Band of Brothers.
Firing on rear arc.
That's good. So at least one of those shots would hit the back. Band of Brothers I always thought was a really well made show,
What do you need?
and I would have loved to have seen the BBC step up and make a
Engaging.
British
Multiple
Band of
enemies.
Brothers type show. I don't know if Pince is still there, but has there been any kind of Band of Brothers like type-esque show for the Russians in the war? Because I'd be surprised if there wasn't. I was just watching a recent show on Sky Atlantic. Yeah. Band of Brothers, it was a great show. It was just it just sort of made me think, why isn't the one about the British or the Canadians or the Poles or the South Africans or the Australians, the New Zealanders? You know, what about the British and the Commonwealth that were in the war longer? And there are certainly more war stories to be told there than
Warning.
what you had for the
Internal
obviously the
damage.
Yes,
the
Commander.
US sort of side of it, and it's not to diminish the American involvement in the war, of course not. Mainly just the fact that I guess because there's obviously a lot of Hollywood
10-4.
interest, and it's like it's perceived that there wouldn't be as many, not as big a viewer base, maybe, I don't know. But I always wanted the BBC to sort of step up there and make something that would have covered the Second World War, but from the British Army perspective. You had some cool fights, because you could set it based around Normandy the same day. You could have Caen, Siege of Caen. You had a lot going on there. Some pretty nasty fights. You know, you could involve like the conflict against the SS Panzer brigades that were involved in the Siege of Caen. You could do a series based around the events of the Falaise Pocket or the Falaise Gap. Listening to my mum's uncle, he hated the Americans more than the Germans. Why, the man?
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Why did they have that opinion?
Okay, I'm on it. Badass.
Tell you what, it's been a costly fight for the Lance. Been a lot of damage done.
I'm here. Affirmative. Scored a critical hit.
We didn't go to another thing. If they haven't, Pince, that should be a push. There should be like a Russian Band of Brothers. I'd so fucking watch that. That would be so cool. Because let's face it, there's no shortage of different operational theatres to stick that series in. You've got like the Big East, Stalingrad and stuff. There were quite a few World War II series filmed in the Soviet period. Okay.
Mission successful.
Yeah, I guess A Bridge Too Far was about as close as you get, but you imagine like a modern version of that, to, like detailing the journey of 30 Corps along Hell's Highway, something like that. That would be pretty cool. No man, South African troops weren't allowed to use the US NAAFL services. They also switched out with a US regiment just for photos. Oh, fuck, really? In modern days we mostly make reality, really shitty propaganda movies. No. Just take the other part of a griffin, I guess. Current Hollywood would probably make a band of sisters. Yeah, that's true, Nama-san, yeah. This go over. There was a weird article. I don't know what the point of it was. It was on Eurogamer, which I know already is a bit dubious anyway. But it was this article about how a university over here they'd done a bit of research, and they found that there were 90% or something of the game industry employees were men. And this was bad for some reason.
Commander?
Now, I don't see what the problem is here, because I could easily do a similar survey and find that 90% of midwives are women. We need more men to represent midwifery. It's stupid. Unicorn Wallace, MechWarrior 5 has 0 views or streamers right now. Yeah. Have you looked at the Discord? On most evenings, you'll maybe see 5 or 6 people in the official Discord playing the game cooperatively. That's not to say that there's no one playing it, but they've got that facility set up there for people, and no one cares. I can fix the wage gap. Half of the CEOs claim to be women. Problem solved. Yeah. But yeah, this was saying like, oh, the Yuki, pointing out that this is unacceptable, blah blah blah, and needs to be more women in the industry. It's like, but if there aren't enough women who want to work in the industry, how does that make sense? How do you work around that? You know? It's a stupid statistic to throw out there, because it doesn't mean anything ultimately. You haven't seen Barrangel stream it for a while. Let's be honest, MechWarrior 5, it's a little bit stunted. Realistically, there isn't a lot going for it, you know? Past a certain point.
By your command.
Straight. Also 17 Moments of Spring if you're more into spy thriller side of things. Oh, yeah. There's a nice 60s spy movie over here if you've ever seen it, Pincer. It's called The Ipcris File. That's pretty good. It's Michael Caine.
I've got the financial report.
It's probably one of the all-time classic Michael Caine movies, but that's pretty good. Sort of 60s spy thriller thing. Good sense of humour in there as well. Oh. What's going on? Ah, don't tell me the game's crashed. Oh no, there we go. That was weird. Oh, Warcraft 3. I love the original. Played the shit out of the original. Adored the story. Loved the different factions. Played like the expansion and all that. I was watching some stuff about Warcraft 3 Reforged. I just don't understand why they did that. Terrible release. Awful idea on their part. It's almost like they custom built the whole thing to just piss everyone off. Oh, and they upgraded you for free against your will. Oh wow, it didn't even give you a choice. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm throwing Harry Palmer in there. It's a good film, Chris File. I know there's a sequel, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head though. These awesome parts keep singing to me, they want me to buy them. So I'm gonna say I've got an awesome. My problem with the awesome 8T is that it's a good. It's kind of a midpoint missile long range platform. I don't think it really does any one kind of role particularly well. 2 large lasers, 2 LRM-15s, you know. It just patched it up to, oh wow, that is very presumptive of Blizzard there, to just assume that players would want to immediately upgrade to that. Why couldn't it have just been a separate client? Or sorry, a separate app install. What time are we on? Well, technically it'll be on for 2 hours, but we'll do one more. We'll do one more battle. Oh no, hold on. What was the, well, just in case. Played a custom match, it seemed okay. Well, apparently it's been meta-bombed. It's, last time I saw anything about it, it was down to 0.5 user rating. It seemed like a lot of people were pissed off with what they'd done, so I was never really interested in going out and buying Warcraft 3 again anyway. I played it way back when. I didn't really have any kind of burning desire to go back and play that game over again. Sorry, I was yawning there. Really, the only RTS game that I semi-regularly come back to playing is Company of Heroes 2, because I think personally that's the best RTS. For me, it was the best way RTS games were handled, in the way that you used the environment as cover. You could garrison buildings, you could set up defenses and stuff.
Command interface initiated.
You know what? I could never really get into Supreme Commander. I love the premise of it, but it just didn't grab me as much. I love the fact that I played the original Supreme Commander, which I think was called Total Annihilation. That just, I remember looking at the box and seeing all the units, and then seeing it, like, reading the list of units that you could unlock. I was like, holy shit, this thing's got all kinds of, like, combat opportunities, and I can have ships, and I can have aircraft carriers, and all this, that, and the other. It all sounded amazing, and then I started playing it. I was like, it's okay, it's not great.
Copy that, Commander.
Most of the outrage is caused by how Blizzard managed things, not by the game itself anyway. Right, so the game isn't really a problem here, that's what I'm hearing. Okay.
Take this!
I've heard people complaining about this. I only go
Reporting
by
critical
the
hit.
stuff I've seen, because I've not got it myself, so I've heard that the UI update isn't what they said it was going to be, that the cutscenes aren't
I've
as
got
good.
eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
How could the reinforcements be so responsive? The battle had literally started. Like, we just got here. And apparently the reinforcements are bang on track. They aren't reinforcements if they're already here. Oh well.
Yep.
Wow, there are that many sequels for the Icarus file stuff. Holy shit. I didn't realise they'd done that many.
Scored a critical hit.
You know, in the battle chest from late 2000, you used the key to get these two my old game to... Oh, okay.
System
Yeah, that makes
holding.
sense.
Waiting for orders.
Well, if that isn't an assassin, I'll be surprised.
Aye aye.
Or split fire. Paranoid Capellans, they've always got reinforcements just over the hill, yeah. Right.
Got it.
Nice. Knockdown on him. And just a hope and a prayer shot. Ultra AC on the cicada. Drown me in locusts, please, now. That just sounds like some kind of horrible bus trucker trial shit from I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. I don't know how many countries get that broadcast, but holy shit, I wish that show would end. End in a fiery conflagration. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. You're not a celebrity, because that's why you're on this shit. If you were an actual, like, honest-to-God celeb that people gave a crap about, you wouldn't be in the jungle eating, like, kangaroo bollocks. Alright, Wallace, have a good one.
Damage minimal.
Is a lance of locusts known as a plague or a swarm? I think that's been a hotly debated topic for many years within the Innosphere. There's been no definitive answer yet. Did anyone else just see that the catapult had loads of icons for different effects, like it was stood in rubble? That was a bit weird. I think the game's slowly bugging out on me, so...
Split fire confirmed.
I'd like to see a show where they had to escape out of the jungle and that. I've known the first victims of this shit, but since then it's just strange faces to me. Or Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason the UK has a really good track record of producing popular reality TV formats that unfortunately infect other countries. I do apologise for that, because honestly I don't really want them. A lot of them are shit.
Engaging target.
No, that was enough. Got him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, the old Vulcan's up. This is his time for Pomfar.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock
Nice, just being a
detected.
dick and locking onto my paw. Well, the two catapults are going to have to start exchanging. Isn't what crap all out the Netherlands? What? So you have to ask Run about this one, brother. Yeah, the music is very... Yeah, it is very much in that style, isn't it?
Confirmed.
That's what Star Trek's missing these days. It's missing that campy fun.
Engaging multiple targets.
I put 4 o'clock blues on the newcomer. Oh. Ultra 10's letting me down.
Damage minimal.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Endemol. Well, Endemol's a conglomeration company?
Target 4 and Alpha
So what have we got? We got 50, 60, 55. Ah, so
I've
we've
been
probably got another
censored,
rifleman incoming then. Ow. See, I want the Orion to get into brawling range of the catapult to sort of put it on notice. Hello.
Watch my 6.
Sorry. Is there another lance or something? What the fuck? Where did the fuck did this guy come from?
What do you need? Roger.
A surprise appearance by Kenneth Williams on the next Picard would fix the camp factor. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, that would be a surprising cameo now, wouldn't it? I thought you were dead.
Armor blow through. Internal
Holy
damage.
shit.
Commander.
That would be a fucking
Roger
weird, very surreal thing to happen. Guest starring Kenneth Williams. Fucking what? You know, neck snapping. Trying to look around for that one. Didn't see that coming. That's the point. No one did. Yeah, sneaky Capellan Spencer. What the hell? Is there a lance coming from this side as well? Because the thing isn't telling me that. Or has this guy always been part of that lance? He's just been on a really long fucking flanking mission. I'm getting the impression he's been on the long flanking mission. Good old flank and spank. Talking to Beverly Crusher. Matron. Yeah, this is... Ah, it'd be weird. It would be too weird. Running around. Infamy! Infamy! They've all got it in for me! Oh, what you like? Yeah, that seems like a good strat for a catapult. Point blank range LRM fire. Which wouldn't actually work because of minimum range rules, but okay. Okay, game.
Commander? I'm there.
Hold on.
Engaging.
She ran behind it to punch it. This is a strategy I have not really been aware of. They used Star Trek time travel and stole Capellan stealth armor to use in this timeline. Yeah, I'm assuming he's part of the original enemy lance. He must be because it's 50% of kill to. Yeah, yeah. So he was somewhere over here this whole time, and I had no idea he was there. Holy shit! That's some fucking ninja level shit there. Well, what's going on with that?
Damage minimal.
And when it comes to headshots. Well, I won't kick you, but I will shoot you in the back. Not with absolutely everything I've got, but nearly absolutely everything I've got. And just to really rub it in, I'm gonna aim shot it as well, just to increase the chance to hit. So, bye Phoenix Hook.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, he was part of the original lance. People, can we stop shooting the Orion now, please? It's getting old.
That shot went internal.
I know that shot went internal. You know, I know it went internal. Because I saw the fucking numbers just gone in.
You.
Sorry, is there a reason? Is there a reason I can't, like, hand-to-hand this mech? Oh.
Heading out.
Okay, whatever. I'll just amble slowly around this part of the hill then. because, you know, reasons. I've got to face it over it. Just the UAC. Well, it wasn't a bad shot. I mean, blow off one of those missile pods, which is quite important. Got his sides also. Wow, way to be a dick, catapult.
Damage minimal.
Yeah? Copy that.
I just like how there's just loud catapults just sitting here the whole time, just firing missiles and things. Well, there goes his other missile pod, so
Nice.
that's not a
Got
threat
past the
anymore.
armor.
Oh, it's our favourite. It's a Griffin.
Warning. Armor low.
Waiting for orders.
Nah, you know, don't do that. Just shoot it.
All weapons are go.
Or just
That
miss
hit something good.
pathetically. Tree bucket.
They've got a lock on me.
Fine, they got a lock in you. That's great. I don't care. They got a warhammer in the trees. Now I really want to carry on the Kyber. So since every iteration of Star Trek gives us 10 ways to travel full time. This is true. Yeah, there is a rather heavy emphasis on time travel in Star Trek. I don't know, I've seen 2 episodes of Picard. As a standalone thing, it's not bad. It's a bit slow. Pacing is very slow. The Irish Romulan woman is kind of funny, because it's just not really, I guess it's not really an accent that I've heard much from Romulans before, so. This Irish former member of the Tal Shiar, it's a bit odd.
Yes, Commander.
I'm also kind of hoping for some kind of background stuff about this character. I'm assuming maybe it's someone I'm supposed to know. I have no idea. I'm not like a massive, super hardcore fan of Star Trek, so I honestly can't say if I'm supposed to know this character or not.
What do you need?
Aha! Yes, you thought you had me, but catapults can jump, and they can not have targets because they jump away. I guess that just means the enemy have to walk closer. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent.
Up.
Garn hasn't taken too much damage yet, so she can hop up there and reveal targets for me. Thinking of focusing the trebuchet. I think it's the thing that could potentially do the most damage to it. It's all those LRMs, you know. She's not really Irish sounding, she's just had a bottle of Romulan ale. Ah, right, she's just a bit misty, right. Well, we have French Starfleet captains that have English accents, so why not Irish Romulans? That's true, yeah. That is a pretty accurate
Ready for orders.
accurate description of that, yeah.
Move orders received.
I mean, we could be stuck with the Battletech cartoon again. What do you mean, stuck with? Seems to be suggesting that there's something wrong with the old Battletech cartoon.
Firing on target.
Tell you what, these pilots, they ain't no glitch. That's for fucking certain. I put a perfectly good Orion in front of you, quick draw pilot, and you choose
Yeah?
to fuck me by going after my Warhammer. I don't know why you chose to do that, but I find it insulting. And luckily he's mostly overheat now after that shot, so... It's not like my Warhammer's doing particularly well on the old heat scale of things anyway, but... I can't do it. Enough heat. Fire above PPCs. I want to fire above PPCs, but I can't.
Engaging target.
Yeah, it's okay, it's not great, could be better. Right, that was odd. Whatever.
Waiting for orders.
That was a strange positioning decision by the AI Griffin pilot there, but okay, we'll roll with it. This is where he like LRMs the shit out of my Warhammer. Oh no, he's actually going for... Ah, the two LRM boats square off.
Loss of armor. I'm here.
Right, now he's having stability issues, so I'm thinking... it's a dangerous thing, I've been told this before, not to think. Alright, got rid of his right arm. Yeah, but what's this? Yeah, but the reason Picard sounds English while being French is because we did it. We finally beat the French. Yay! Information is ammunition. That's the key thing we always have to remember. Uncle Adam Steiner taught us well. Information is indeed ammunition.
Engaging target.
Oh wow, got his right arm, his right torso, his right arm, and his right leg.
Damage detected.
Just basically just took a modelling knife there to his mech and just trimmed away some less important parts of his mech.
Moving out. Targeting physical attack.
There goes his left torso and his left arm. I'm not actually sure what's left on that.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, quick draw's getting up. He's not happy. I think he's still got his LRM though. Yeah, he's got his LRM and a medium laser. Doesn't like it though, he's just wandering off. Don't know what state he's in though. His leg is weak. Oh, it could be a good opportunity. Oh, I can't call shot the leg. Fuck. Which leg is it? His left leg. Huh. Weird. I guess because I'm in his rear arc, it won't allow me to target his leg, which is odd. Okay. Then I guess we'll just
10-4.
jump to the other side of him then and aim for his leg. %34% chance to hit. And doesn't hit his leg. Knocks him over. There's many a time at the range where we were told to load information. Where do you watch the Picard series from? Flixreel, I think is the site. I mean, it's on Amazon if you've got an Amazon Prime account, but we watched it on Flixreel. Ah, I think I get to repeat my feat from before. Can I kill a second mech with a rear fire shot like this? So I doubt we can have PPC, so we're going to be relying entirely on the rest of the weaponry. Here we go. It's got internal machine guns. Ah, no, all we do is we just got
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
just got a headache is what we got. There we go.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Both of them
Got
taking
past
an
the armor.
absolute kicking. Still going though.
Good to go. On the move.
True, even though he somehow was able to defeat an entire cluster of clan mecha with one lance and a crappy aerospace fight. Well, that was just Adam Steiner for you, you know. He was a hero to beat. I would have loved to have seen that second season though, where
Enemy down.
the early plans was it was going to be Ghost Bear, and they were going to add a whole bunch of new mechs, and it was going to continue the story of the clan invasion going up to. I think they were going to have the point where the Ilkhan gets killed,
My armor's melting off.
and it
Commander?
halted the invasion, and then there was going to be, I think they were going to be performing like clandestine operations or something behind clan lines, trying to form a resistance group, a resistance network to fight against the Jade Falcons. But sadly it never happened.
Commander.
And obviously he was also going to find his brother and all the people from Somerset to take. Though the idea that apparently everyone on Somerset was taken by Nikolai Malthus' dropships has been fucking random. I don't know if it meant the entire planet, that was the wording, but I don't think that was the actual result. I think the idea was just that he grabbed everybody who was from that training academy in that last fight. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest though. Like, apparently Malthus has just become some kind of bizarre, obsessed weirdo with Adam Steiner.
Targeting
Oh, 2 backstabs from the Warhammer.
enemy mech destroyed.
Standing by. Aye aye. Engaging front.
There goes the trebuchet.
Hostile removed.
I'd still love for them to release a DVD box set or a Blu-ray set of the Battletech cartoon series. You know, remaster it, clean it up a lot, clean up the audio, maybe interview a bunch of the people who are involved in the production, because I'm sure there's a lot of interesting stuff there that, you know, plans of what they wanted to do or ideas that just never panned out, maybe ideas for what other mechs they may or may not have brought into the game, sorry, into the cartoon series. I think there could have been some good stuff there. I've been to Somerset, not sure I'd take anyone, let alone everyone. Mighty cool. So I know Pytor appears to be in one of the Twilight of the Clans book, and he's absolutely ragged from the... Yeah, Pytor is mentioned in one of the later books. He was captured as a bondsman to the Lyran Commonwealth. And yes, the stuff about the enhanced imaging implants is that they do have huge benefits for the pilots, but within a couple of years the pilot is madder than a shithouse rat, unfortunately. They go completely mental within a very short space of time. The implants can be removed, but it's usually at a point where the damage has already been done to the pilot psychologically, and they're generally considered to be disposable at that point.
Confirmed, Commander.
Receiving you.
I think that the suggestion is that the implants are something of a kind of quick fix system, allowing a pilot to sort of leapfrog a little bit. But it comes at great cost to the pilot, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm in the tabletop. I think they gave you like a bunch of like stat bonuses. Basically, you could like massively increase your gunnery and piloting, and some of your like physical like reflex-based stats and stuff would go up quite significantly. So, give you a lot of benefits that way. But your GM would be like, oh yeah, but you've got to take on some kind of all these. Yeah, basically, yeah, it's taking a type of steroid, essentially. It's just subdermal. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. I believe, I have to double check it, but I think the tech, the implant tech is supposed to be based on something that was being developed during the Star League era that got developed. I'm not sure if that was something that got retconned, But I think it is mentioned in an earlier book prior to the clans even existing, and then I think they just sort of rolled that idea into the clan stuff. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you everybody for joining me today. Which includes, as this thing loads up list, it includes Third Shift Gamers, Alfred Judocus, BFG Bone Fatgit, Dren 1313, Fronica, Furkan, Giza, Harlequin, Harlequin, I don't know. Kantari Star, Leadog, Lurks, Master 1 Her 616, Naman, Tor, Namasan, Nastia, 6996, Spencer of Fate, Stormcrow, Mighty Course, VNK, Vigo Pros, Wongrung, and Windsock. Thank you everybody for joining me this morning and early afternoon. As I said, for tomorrow's stream, it's depending on how Davros is going to be feeling, although I'm just leaning more toward him not being too healthy. If he's there, it's probably going to be a more Dying Light. If not, it'll probably be Monster Hunter. But yeah, hope you all have a good weekend that starts tomorrow, and I'll get... there's going to be a Law Warrior, because there was supposed to be one last week, but it got kind of delayed recording stuff for Best in Class and stuff, but there's going to be a Grendel Law Warrior going up tomorrow. This stream will be on the channel today. Saturday's going to have the Friday stream going up. Sunday's a day of rest, but I'm going to be recording the next Law Thunder. So if you enjoy those, there's a new one of them going up on Monday. If not, oh well, you know, something I like doing anyway. But till then, have a good one all. Thanks again. Bye. Yeah, that's done that one. Yeah. Probably get a drink, maybe something to eat. I don't know. That's